Hello everyone, I am welcoming you all once again to this channel. Today I am going to show you one article, and in this article the author have calculated the adsorption energy of certain molecule on the surface slab of the sodium along 100 and 110 direction. And today we are going to create this two slab surfaces for the sodium, and for that we will be using this ASE module. And before going ahead with the ASE module, I can show you the sodium bulk structure which I have taken. So here you can check that I have taken the simply BCC structure of the sodium, where one atom is present at the 0th position and the other is present at the center. And this is the BCC sodium structure. We can also say this is our bulk sodium structure, and by using this structure we are going to create the slab of sodium along 100 and 110 direction. So now let me open my Jupyter lab. So here we will be writing a very simple code, and which will help us to create this kind of slab structure. So now before going ahead, let's import different modules from the ASE. So from ASE.io I am simply importing read and write function, because we are going to read a file, that is our bulk sodium file, and we are also going to write our final POSCAR of the slab structure. That's why I am importing all this. Then from ASE builder, like ASE.build, I am going to import the surface, because we are interested to create the surface slab. Now the very first thing what we will do is we will read our bulk POSCAR file. That is what I have shown you just before. So here I am simply writing this as bulk is equal to read the file, and the file name that I have taken is naq.vasp. So simply I am writing this file name here. So this is our bulk structure. By writing this command, this code will be able to read that file which is present in the same directory. And now it's time to create our slab. So the slab name, suppose I am giving it like slab 100. So this slab is one surface slab. So slab 100 is equal to surface, and it will use the bulk structure to create this surface, and the value of the HKL plane is 100 in this case. And if you want to change your layer, or if you want to add more and more layer, you can also have a control over that. Here I am simply writing layer is equal to 2, and we can also provide vacuum to create the slab. So here simply I have given the vacuum value as 15 angstrom. And now next is to create one supercell. So as we have already provided the command for the slab, so using that one only we are going to create the supercell with a repeat function. So slab 100 is equal to slab 100 dot repeat, and we are going to repeat the same slab along 3 3 1. So this is what I am following, exactly what this paper have done. So if you can check this supplementary information they have provided, this is their repetition unit. That's how I have given this repeating unit here. And after repeating, now we can also do one more thing, that is the that is adjustment of the vacuum. Suppose you want to have your atoms, like whatever the atoms using which you are going to create the surface, if you want to have them at the center and vacuum along both the direction, you can also do that. So here there is a simple function known as center, and here this vacuum we can give the same value 15.0, and this axis is equal to 2. So here this axis is equal to 2 means it will create the vacuum along the z direction. And now I think we are done with everything. Now it's the time to write the final POSCAR. So for that we will use our write function. So write the POSCAR, and the POSCAR we can simply write 100, comma, and we are using this same slab which we have created to write this POSCAR, and it has all the format inbuilt into it, so we can simply provide the VASP format here. And now this direct is equal to true, so it will directly write the POSCAR file for the same slab that we have created over here. And if I will run this, so it is telling POSCAR sodium 100 direct is equal to 2, true something. Okay, here, yeah. So now run this. Yeah, so I think we have, yeah, here you can check we have got one file, that is POSCAR NA100. Now here what I can do is, I can go to this slab, and here I can open this POSCAR file that we have created. Yeah, okay, let me first open the sodium bulk structure as well. So this is our bulk sodium structure, that is the BCC type, and now the slab that we have created is of this kind. I can show you side by side, and this is the article. Yeah, so here you can check that this is the, as we have provided two layers, so this is one layer and this is the next layer. So we have got our slab something like this. This is our 100 slab, and now what we can do is, in the similar manner we can also create the slab as 110. So I am simply copying this and keeping it here. Instead of 100, I am simply changing the name as 110, and everywhere I will do the same thing, and here the plain value is 110. So after performing this operation, we will get our 110 slab as well from the same bulk structure of the sodium. So if I will run it right now, okay, this file name is 110. So now let me run this, and yeah, we got another file, that is POSCAR NA110 here. So let me also perform the same operation over here, POSCAR NA110. So here you can check that what we have got from here is simply our bulk structure, simply our slab structure along 110 direction. So here if you can check, this is the same slab structure we got, and as we are seeing the same repeating unit along this side, we can do one thing. We can go to this boundary and here I can simply write it like this, so the repeating unit will vanish. Yeah, so now you see, like, this is the same structure whatever they have also created during their calculation. And yeah, so this is how they have created their structure. And also, if you can check here, the only thing I have seen here in this case is they have shown only 3 such layer, and but we are getting this 1 2 3 4 such layers, but actually this is only 2 layer because we have 2 such layers of sodium in the BCC. That's why we are seeing only this. Maybe they have hided this particular part or they have deleted, that's why it's not visible to us in this case. But otherwise, if you will see the top surface, we have got the exactly similar structure whatever they have created. And here also for the 110 plane we have also got the similar structure whatever they have created. And this is how you can create any kind of bulk structure. And although here, if you can check, we have provided the vacuum along the axis is equal to 2. If you want to provide the vacuum along any other axis, you can also do that. I can give you one example here. Suppose I am keeping the axis value as 1, so it will create the vacuum along B direction instead of C. So let me also perform the same operation, and here I am going to again open the 100. Yeah, okay, so this is the 100 file that we have created earlier, and along the BC plane you can check the vacuum is along C. But here if I will check this, you see the vacuum is along now both A, C and B. So this is how it has been added the vacuum. So depending on your purpose, you can also change this number, and you can simply play with this kind of number whatever I have given over here, and you may get your desired structure file. And or any kind of desired slab you can get from this kind of code, which is very simple, and it can also be applied to any other structure of your choice. Just you need to change your initial structure file name, then you will get your desired slab. Yeah, so this much just for today's session. And I just wanted to show you how can you create this kind of slab of any kind of structure. And here we have tried to generate this 100 and 110 slab for the sodium crystal structure, and this is how you can also do for any other structure. And yeah, this much for today's session, and thank you all, and bye bye.